Hello! Hello, everyone! Welcome to Untold Realms, Pillars of Eternity. I am your host, Briar, and these are the nerds that play D&D with me.
Well, damn. That's one way to introduce us.
Well, you know what? I got karma for it. I just knocked over my Tabasco sauce, so...
That's what you fucking get. Reducing me to a nerd who plays games. But it's not like that's an entire internet presence or anything.
Fucking deserve.
Yeah, I definitely do. Now, let's just hope it doesn't start crashing again. Knock on wood.
So, fun fact for everyone at home, a lot of OBS and Streamlabs OBS users this week have been finding themselves crashing while on stream. Turns out it wasn't just my internet on Monday, it was everyone else as well.
I fucking hate OBS updates, man. They never work when you need them to.
Especially when it's like OBS and whatever plugins you're using updating differently at different times. It's like, fuck you.
Exactly.
Fuck you, of course you're crashing.
Of
So
course
just know
you
that this
eat my
time it's
graphic
not our
card. Yeah, this time it's not our fault. It's just OBS is doing what OBS does best.
Remember, kids, don't update software.
Never update it. With the music, I
No,
turned the music down. I heard it. I'm sorry. I fixed it. I swear. Where the fuck is me? I'm gonna need this tonight, aren't I? Oh boy. Does anybody else have something they want to do the intro shit, or are we just diving right in?
I have one
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
I see in Roll20 you didn't update our new friend knows thing. It's still a old person.
Who cares?
Oh, yeah, I'm still using the token for Jonathan.
I also do not have Hero Forge Premium anymore, so yeah, no, we're not getting a token
Fair
like
enough.
that for him
Never
for a while.
mind. Have a good day.
It's gonna take a while before we get a token like that.
Yeah, fair enough. Have a good day. My bad.
My thing that I just wanted to say is, hello everyone. Before we begin today's session, drink a glass of water and have whatever medication you may need to take, because
No.
it's warm where I am at the moment, so it's reminding me a lot, so I'm reminding you a lot. Drink some
Right.
fucking water.
Thanks for reminding me to take the Advil pill.
Actually, that does
There you
remind me.
go.
Makeshift,
See?
do you have the stat block for our little creature?
I do. I'm looking at it.
Okay, good. Just making sure. Okay. Are we all good? Or did we all take meds? Did we all shove Tabasco sauce up our ass?
I didn't do that last night, but I took
Also-
mine.
I did the last one, but I forgot to take my my meds.
Damn.
Just kidding. I did both. Let's go.
Let's do
I'm
it.
gonna open this whole can of Tabasco sauce. I'm just gonna shove that up with the can.
Oh,
I guess you could call
Jesus!
it I guess you could say that you're opening up a can of whoop ass.
Can of spicy ass, apparently.
And it'll whoop you.
Oh,
Good.
way well.
Good. I hope it does. Okay. Alright. I'm transitioning in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Let's punch shit.
Nice. So, to briefly recap the events that have occurred, the party had a nice breakfast with Shanti and Elric.
Eh.
Ansel seems to have uncovered the fact that he is now an Oathbreaker, since he had a different oath in his previous life and now he remembers it. As well as the fact that they all took a very loud car ride over to Vestia, because teleportation's been a little whack. And then they entered into this obelisk after meeting an owl-like dragon with some very blue wings. Seemed to have like stars underneath them, kind of glowing. And he was like, "Hey yo, why don't you bring this guy in with you? He's my apprentice." And so that's that extra dude who's with them up at the top, who's currently using Jonathan's token. That's all.
What's his name? What's his name, Makeshift?
Oh, his name is Henrik.
There you go. We got a lot of Ricks in this universe.
We also apparently have a lot of
And
people
an
that
adequate
start
amount of
with the letter
Henrys.
J, but you know, I get my
Pickle.
head bit off for that.
You both talked at the same time. What?
Purple first.
I
Double
said
toast.
there's also a lot of people that have started with J, so.
Yeah, that too.
I
said
just said
pickle.
and a lot of Henrys.
We don't have pickle rig. No.
No!
No!
Jesus. Alright, let's beat the shit out of this thing.
Word.
Rig!
So, you all see Ansel strut right up to this thing and lean back his arm and cock it right in the face with his fist as hard as he can. And let me see here. Let me just do his damage roll because I have his character sheet here.
That was a clean
Holy
pop.
shit!
Also,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
holy
lands-
shit.
He lands a clean hit with a dirty 20.
Nice.
And he deals 4 bludgeoning damage, the minimum.
Nice.
As he lands his fist on it, though, you can see the silhouette seemed to be like it very clearly looked like a humanoid that he just punched in the face, and greatly resembles the thing you all saw in your visions. But after he punches it, it seems like it wraps around his hand, and like the place that was its left arm now seems to be bulging out, as the place that was its head is thinning out. And now, it's almost like its left arm and its head have shifted position. And it's now grabbing Ansel's arm. And now, everybody give me an initiative roll.
Yay!
Yay! Because we love initiative. It totally has
Fucking Christ. Where's the initiative counter, Makeshift?
Why?
It's
Good
okay
question.
if you
There's
don't have
a
the initiative counter, because I rolled shit.
play out. There we go.
Oh,
Oh, Ansel did pretty good with initiative this time.
Both of y'all
I
suck
rolled
my
like
dick.
ass. Okay, cool. I re-rolled it. I got a 23. Can I have it? Thank you. Thank you for saying I can have it. Definitely. You all heard.
I heard it.
Thank you. Thank you, Briar.
You're welcome, Sooks.
I'm still in the brain mindset as if I'm playing Lethal Company. I gotta make noises to counteract sound, and it's like, why?
Counteract these nuts.
Big Kagan's on here? What the fuck? And I just deleted a token. Awesome.
Good job.
You delete. No, you didn't.
There's 2 instances on this of things. Oh, they updated and it's all whack. How do I get rid of these? Is that there's a trash button.
Twig.
Wait.
Twig.
Wish
Here.
me.
What was Lumi's? It was the 20, not the 19. Naraya's was the 23, not the 25. Alright.
Bruh.
Let me also do a
Motherfucker.
quick.
Where'd that turn order go?
He took it away.
Oh, this thing. Something about this update made it all whack. Okay. Is it back?
Yeah, it's
You
back.
see it? Okay, wonderful. Let me also roll for the dealer.
Excuse me.
Slash roll 1d20. He got a 4.
Lamau, he got worse than me, clown.
Let's see here. Does he have a? Yeah, he just got 4. So he goes right after Felix. Okay. Noraya, what do you do?
Lovely. So he's not moved or anything particularly, is he?
All
he's
you've
not-
seen is that he's morphed around like a ball of slime, and he's currently grappling Ansel's arm.
Okay, cool. Good to know. I recently realized the other day that I can cast spells, or that I can prepare spells and cast more than like 3 that I thought I had. So I'm just going to. I just want to cast Magic Missile, please.
Word. You do that. Give me a damage roll. Or just the rolls for Magic Missile.
Yep, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. That is a total of 8 damage.
Word. And if I'm not mistaken, Magic Missile just hits stuff.
Yes.
So you hit
1,
him.
2, and 3. It's 2, 4, and 2.
And they seem to like blorp into it as it like hits its torso
Mhm.
and just kind of like get eaten, but it seems to be singeing it a little bit.
Oh, it's just slurping it up. I would also. One moment. I'm just gonna check distance. You know, classic checking distance. Oh God, is Roll20 updated or something?
Yeah,
The little
that's what I was
menus-
saying. The
Dang.
menu's all whacking different.
Oh, I can't even get off the bridge with my movement. You know, I'm good.
Word.
I'm gonna stay exactly where I am, and I'm gonna not do anything else because I'm on one hand, I don't, I want to help, but on the other hand, I don't want to be stuck on the bridge when something's attacking someone else. It seems a bit shit.
True. Do you end your turn?
Yep, that'd be the end of my turn. Thank you.
The plow is going by my house right now, making a lot of noise. Lumi, it is now your turn.
Hold on, I gotta fix mouse sensitivity. I fucked it up somehow. I hit buttons and I fucked up. Okay, fix
What
it.
is a stream without technical issues?
Yep. Yeah, hopefully it stays with me then. Can I even get the fuck off this thing? I don't think I can. Fuck. Core. No, I have a speed of fucking 30 as well. Lovely. Which means no, I'm not making it off there. I don't think there is anything I can do range-wise. This is why I don't like going first. I'm gonna do Entangled on it. It's 90 feet range, and that thing is in range.
Word. Grasping weeds, vines sprout in 20-foot square, surrounding some point within range. Duration. These plants turn the ground area difficult terrain. See a strength. Cast a spell, must see a saving throw. Word, you do that. Is Ansel in that proximity?
I'm going to assume so, sadly.
Um,
Yeah,
like,
he is.
Behind him or something?
I think it's pointed on a... Oh, target. Yeah, I guess do it behind it without it entangling Ansel. Oh, I don't like this thing. Like that, I guess. I think I got that right.
Indeed.
I don't like this new thing. Why did they change it? I've got a bit bigger, but
Whatever.
yeah.
I can just wait, can I resize it? I don't know.
Oh, please tell me you can.
The UI changed.
No! That's why we don't
Wait,
like
hang
this.
on.
There.
That's a bit more accurate.
Yeah. So she's gonna do that hopefully grab that thing. Entangle it.
And you see vines reaching up to grasp around its legs that kind of sink into the ooze.
Okay, and that's all she can do. So I end her turn.
All right. You also don't want to use your movement?
Nope. Can't make it off the bridge.
Okay. And it is now Ansel's turn. And he's going to try and yank his arm free with a strength check.
Good for him.
And he rolled a 19. He has to roll against this thing's strength, which is 15. He beats it. With a very hard tug, he manages to yank his hand away from the creature. I'm pretty sure that's his bonus action? Yeah, because he's succeeding against a grapple. He's gonna whip out the hammer now and go for an attack. Click. And smack. 14. Did that hit? It did. And deals 7 damage. How much damage did you deal with the magic missiles before?
I dealt a total of 8 damage. I rolled a 1, a 1, a 3, and a 1, and they're all +1, so it was 2, 4, 2.
Gotcha. And that is the end of his turn. Felix, it is now your turn.
It is indeed. Alright, you know what time it is? It's time to go angel mode. Boom. Celestial Revelation. Where's that feat so I can drop that in here?
Feet.
There it is. Celestial Revelation. Drop it into the chat so you can see it. Out with the wings and the crazy eyes and the glowing tattoos. That is my bonus action.
Nice.
And let's see. For my action, let's see. Oh my god, can I not yawn when I'm in the middle of thinking? That'd be great. First of all, we're gonna walk, I think it was there? Question mark? No, it's like right there. Okay. Almost at the end of the bridge. And then we'll do... Yeah, Ansel's in front of it, so you know what we're gonna do. A Sacred Flame. On this beach.
Nice.
So that is that. Dexterity 14 saving throw.
Let's see if they make it. Dexterity is that. Yeah, they didn't make that. Especially well entangled.
Then that's 14 radiant damage, baby! Descending on
Hell
him
yeah.
like a lightning bolt from the sky.
As it should be.
You said 14?
14. I got, if you look at side chat, I had the max with 8, plus my spell attack bonus, which is +6, so 14.
Whoa, baby. Nice.
Indeed. And it's radiant damage.
And
that's my turn.
it is now, I forgot to roll for Henrik, so I'm just going to say he goes right before the boss. So I'm just going to have him dash over to here.
Didn't you
Using
say
his
he got a
action.
4? So
Come again?
I thought you said he got a 4.
That was the monster. I'm pretty sure Henrik got a 5, actually.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah, and I did roll from it. I just accidentally deleted his token after. So anyway, it is now this creature's turn. Still in that pose when it was holding Ansel's arm. You see it is its head ever so gently, almost sleepy, and looking around. And it locks eyes onto Ansel. And its form kind of like reaches out and extends further without even moving its legs and slashes at him. And that is the bonus to this hit. It's that. That's what we call a miss. And as you see its arm reach out and kind of like claw at him, you see as it like the goop kind of like hits the floor, and then like another extrusion of this thing's body comes out from where its spine was. It's almost like it's like a windmill kind of motion. It's very unnatural. And this much larger, longer, like almost like pole-like shape comes out the back of it. At the end of it, it seems to be kind of like feathering out into like a blade shape. It reminds you of a war scythe. And it slashes that down towards him. And that one hits. And it deals 7 damage to him. As it seems to graze across part of his body. And that is the end of its turn. We are now back at Naraya.
Hell yeah, we are. Great news. I've discovered a sense of confidence. I'm gonna move. It's about here is my movement. Once again, let's have a look at what we can do. I'm just gonna shoot it with my crossbow, to be honest.
Good thinking.
Though actually, hang on. I've got 2 attacks. I've got 2 different types of damage attacks with my spear, which I have, which I always forget that I have. No, I'm just gonna do the crossbow actually, because I know that I've got to throw an attack with the spear, but I don't want to throw away a weapon, especially not one that would be at its disadvantage range. So I'm just gonna use my crossbow instead.
Word. Let me see that damage roll. Or that roll to hit.
Roll to hit is... oh, fuck, that's bad. It's 10 total.
Yep. As you fire a bolt at it, it's kind of hard to make out its silhouette properly in the darkness here, because it's not too well lit. It seems like your arrow whizzed past it instead of hitting its torso.
Yeah. You know, I think I'm screwed. Yes, I don't believe I've actually got anything that I can use from there, unfortunately. So I will leave it at that and end my turn. Actually, I can attack twice, like, rather than once, because I've got... it's not just 2-weapon fighting, it's actually extra attack.
Nice.
So I'm just gonna roll to attack him again. Oh, that's a dirty 20. Let's see. Does that hit?
Hell yeah.
Possibly.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. Lovely. 1d8 piercing for 4 damage.
Nice. You hit him for 4 damage. This time finding the mark and landing a crossbow bolt that kind of oozes into its torso.
Hell yeah.
Sort of.
Perfect stuff. Alrighty, in that case, I will end my turn there. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly.
Word. And now, it's Lumi's turn.
Yeah. After seeing both Felix and Araya safely go to the bridge, go to the point of the bridge, she's also gonna move. But she's not gonna do any like ice spells. She's gonna conjure conjure animals. She's gonna do one animal.
Gotcha.
A wolf? A wolf is a rating 2, right? Challenge rating?
CR rating,
2.
let me check.
I
D&D
think it
5e Wolf CR. It is a CR rating of 1/4. Not even 1/4.
My bad.
Yeah.
Well,
They small boys.
yeah. Well, she's gonna conjure one of them.
You do that. Let me see here. It says 8 beasts of challenge rating 1/4 or lower. So you could conjure 8 of them and completely bean the turn order. Or you okay there?
No, we're not doing that, sir. I'm not breaking this. I'm not.
You could also just do 2 dire wolves.
Yeah,
which are
2
just
dire wolves. Then we'll go with 2 dire wolves. We're not gonna go with destroying the turn order, cause holy shit.
word. Let me go grab some.
However, that is an idea I will save for another time.
I know there's a dire wolf inside of this thing. Let me just wolf. Where's that thing at?
Well, I'm gonna drink some water, because those are dry coughs.
There's some wildly small. Wolf 1 looks more like a rat at this scale. Wolf 2, where do you want to conjure them?
Right there's actually fine.
Gotcha. Wolves. You now have 2 wolves. Let me give these click here. I should be able to give control of these. I hope that I don't take away your control of Lumi by clicking here.
Nope, I have power control to move one of them. I can't move the other yet. And I still can move Lumi.
Gotcha. Save the settings on more of the wolf. Can you still move Lumi?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay. You now control those 2 wolves.
Okay.
And they just go at the same time as you.
Oh.
Next turn.
Okay. Well, that is the end of Lumi's turn.
Gotcha. Now, it is Ansel's turn. And after getting cut by a war scythe made out of goop, he's not feeling too happy. So, he is going to do... I gotta go grab his proper character sheet that has all of his, like, notes and stuff in it. because he is going to do a channel divinity, where he or his what's the thing called? His channel divinity, and he is going to use Nature's Wrath. You can see a channel forces and snare them. Yes. So first, he's got to make a hit. That's a hit.
Hell yeah. That was a solid hit. Well done.
Nice. Doing 11 bludgeoning damage. And upon doing that, you see the vines that are all around the base of this thing. They start to thicken much more so and reach up and grab at the torso of this being more than once before. They seem much more aggressive and like they're responding to Ansel's weapon strike. And now, it is Felix's turn.
Indeed, it is my turn. I'm gonna come back off the bridge. Which was, what was that? Yeah, okay, like 5 feet. Okay, and there'll be more movement speed. I do not know what to do here. We had a long rest since I do that, so you know what? We're gonna do something funky. Felix is going to, pull out her tarot cards, spread them out in the magic way that she usually does, the circle around her, and she's gonna grab that Joker card. Where did I put that? Right here. Makeshift. Can you tell the chat
Yes.
what the Joker card does?
Oh boy. So, as you pull out the Joker card, instead of the usual feeling of the weave responding to the deck as it usually does, it feels as if this card's asking you which one you desire to play.
He smiles. Hey, you know what? We're gonna do, number 31, the Devil. Let me copy and paste that one into the chat. That way I don't
Number
paste
13.
the entire thing into the chat.
Word.
I think you know which creature I'm gonna do that to. It's gonna be this one. I would like to deal 4d8 fire damage to the goopy thing.
Gotcha. You do that, dealing 4d8 fire damage to it.
I now have to figure out how to do that. Oh, here we go. 4d8. That's 16 fire damage. Jesus.
Nice.
That is not as much as I was hoping it would be.
Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, a min roll and a max roll.
Yeah, a min roll, a max roll, a 2, and a 5. Yeesh.
Balanced as all things should be.
Shut up, Thanos. Alright, that was my action. Alright, sound off.
What's up, Purple?
Who's hurt?
I didn't say anything.
I'm not
okay, I
hurt,
thought you
I
were
just
trying
want
to
to
say
be
something.
included.
What socks?
I'm not hurt, I just want to be included.
Nice. Is Lumi, you hurt?
No?
Ansel, is he hurt?
Ansel took a little scratch, yeah.
Okay, it's not enough to warrant using a spell slot then. Yeah, I've got nothing to use my bonus action on, so I'm just gonna vibe at the moment. That is the end of my turn.
Lovely.
Word. And now it is Henrik's turn. And you see, he does something rather odd. You can catch that he's like, he was, instead of looking at this like ooze creature, he was focusing on like your card skills. And he then points his attention back towards the ooze creature. And he casts... I have to scroll back up to see what was cast. Noraya, what was... How many darts did you shoot?
3. I cast it at first level.
3. Gotcha. Those are 2d4 each, or 1d4 each?
1d4 each, plus 1.
Gotcha. Or plus this. Oh, that's an equal sign. That's underscore. There we go. So you see, the magic missile spell come out of him as well. Give me a perception check, everyone.
Yep, easy, can do. Perception
17.
check. Oh my god, I crit failed.
Oof.
That's a 6, boss.
That sure was a spell, I think.
Oh,
You're not sure though, because you sneezed and your eyes weren't open.
hell yeah.
So, Lumi.
Yeah.
Briar, what'd you roll?
Oh, fuck. What was I supposed to roll? Sorry. My mom messaged
Perception
me.
check.
Perception. 14.
So just Lumi notices he did cast the magic missile spell, but it seemed oddly similar to to Noraya's magic missile spell.
Oh!
Like, the darts didn't just like look like magic missile darts; they almost looked like an exact copy of when they did it.
And it's not the first time Noraya's cast it either, so you would know that you can see it. Or that you could,
So,
like, recognize it.
sorry, can you
Yeah.
tell me that again? I got interrupted. Somebody need keys.
Oh yeah. So the magic missile spell that you saw Noraya cast, or the magic missile spell you saw Henrik cast, looked
Yeah.
very similar to the one that Noraya had cast, which could be coincidence, but you've seen Noraya cast the spell a few times, and it looks very similar to the way they cast it, like oddly so. And that's all.
Okay, thank you.
Is that the end of your turn, Felix? Oh wait, that was Henrik's
My
turn.
brother in Christ.
And he's not going to use his movement. And now, it is this thing's turn. It, once again, goes for a grapple on Ansel, as its body oozes and goops about. And it goes with... See here... Click... It's a 12. Let's see if Ansel can beat that. Yeah, he didn't beat that. He got a 5. And so, that scythe-like protrusion coming out of this thing quickly kind of like whips back around in an elastic way and wraps around his arm, and yanks him a bit closer to it. And you hear the familiar voice from before speak out and go, "Ah, Ansel, is it? How the mighty have fallen, Your Highness."
Oof.
And then, you see something rather odd. Without much noise, or even much of a flash, instantaneously, it seems like, you see that now Ansel is standing in the position that this creature was in, with vines wrapping all around his body, including his own, that are all massively singed with fire because he got lit up by that tarot deck.
Aye.
And now the creature is standing where Ansel was once standing.
Oh!
They swap positions. I'll have Ansel be like right here, so it's clearer. So they move back a little bit.
Yeah, I probably should have made that little thing his own token, but yeah, I couldn't be bothered. Anywho.
Whatever. And so, we're gonna theater of the mind this a little bit. And so, he is now standing where Ansel was, and Ansel is now wrapped up in a bunch of fiery vines, and he looks to be in quite a bit of pain as he cries out from the burns that he then receives. Let's see here. How much fire damage did you deal?
I dealt 16 fire damage.
Word. Noted. And then this being, again, it seems a bit like sleepy, but it turns back towards you with a bit more energy now that it's taken a bunch of licks. And its eye from like deep in that ooze seems rather piercing. It's almost like it's opening up more. It's getting a bit more frustrated with all of you. And now, back to the top of the turn order. Noraya.
Hell yeah. So it's swapped positions with Ansel. And that's like, it's not copied him or anything. It doesn't look like him. Like, there's not two Ansels. They've just swapped.
It was very odd. You hadn't seen any magic quite like it. It almost seemed like teleportation magic, but there was no sound, no sight, just like a blip, and they had swapped positions entirely.
Cool. That doesn't change the fact that I am still within striking distance. I'm gonna close in.
Yeah.
And hang on. What should I do? Let's see. Hoo-ha. I'm checking my spell list because I'm thinking, maybe do I want to vomit acid on him?
You can
And you know
vomit
what?
acid?
Tasha's
I was gonna
got
say-
through, baby.
Ah.
Not even gonna flavor it as like you have a bottle of acid.
Well, I mean, yeah, but also there's a vibe to just the mental image of Naraya out of nowhere, just acting like a venomous animal.
Word, I'm for it.
I will flavor it as a like Naraya's tool belt sort of spell, but also it's just a fun mental image.
Being an animal is Lumi's thing. Don't steal that.
No, I know.
Steal
I'm gonna
it.
steal that from you.
Steal it. Steal the head pats.
Yoinkers.
I would like to. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot it with Tasha's caustic brew.
Nice. Give me a attack roll, is it?
It's Dex 13.
Dexterity saving throw 13.
Yep.
Alright. What is the
Give us
dex
your-
value? It's this.
Give us your best dexterity throw.
They got a
Oh, they got a 14.
yes.
Shit. Alright, well, the great news is. Well, cool. That means that he doesn't get covered in acid, so... Shit, that's a waste of a spell slot. He just doesn't get impacted.
Dang.
It was a 30-foot stream, so if Ansel is indeed where his character is, it missed him completely. It went over this way.
Word. If it remains on the ground, I'd recommend drawing it on the ground.
It does not. The only time it remains is seemingly when it. I'll put it on the BTT if you want. I'll put it through to Roll20. The only time it remains is when it lands on a creature that fails its dexterity saving throw, and then it does poison damage at the start of each of its turns. Oh, sorry. Acid damage rather.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't like leave a pool on the ground.
It doesn't leave a pool, but it does stick to creatures unless the creature takes a turn to clean itself off.
Gotcha. I now cannot delete the drawing I made. There we go. Control Z. So you all see that, and I assume you'll be talking about it with them in therapy later.
Yeah, I didn't shoot it from my mouth. I'll just say that I pulled out. You just see Naraya pull out a little splash bottle from a belt and just when someone opens just takes the top off the water bottle to flick water at you, to just spray it at you. That you just see that basically. Just takes out a flask and just splushes it out of the sky with more force than you've seen her try to throw anything in her life aside from throwing it back.
Word. I was gonna say, if this was what's that movie, The Exorcism, where they puke a bunch of like a river of green nonsense, just out of nowhere, I would have been like, whoa, they did what? Anyway, let's see here. It is now Lumi's turn.
She's going to drop concentration on the entanglement. If that's
Gonna drop concentration on it?
yeah. Cause
Word.
It's now entangled Ansel. No.
You see that disappear, and also the thicker vines that were coming from Ansel, those also disappear, and the massive amount of singes are still covering his body, but he is now able to take a knee and not be surrounded by fiery vines.
Yeah. And then she's gonna cast Frostbite. You
do that. Is that a dex save? What is that?
It's spell save.
Target makes a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah. Constitution, there we go.
What's the saving throw?
It's 13 plus where is it? It's 16.
Gotcha. Got 11.
Yeah. And on its next weapon attack roll, it has disadvantage.
Gotcha.
Please put a symbol on that here somewhere to say that it's got disadvantage. Totally didn't forget it when last session on a different thing.
Just remind me when it attacks next, because it doesn't have a token.
Okay.
And it is now Ansel's turn. He is looking in some bad shape. So he is then going to lift up his hand. Yeah?
The two wolves.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Yep. Wolfgang time. Go for it.
So one's gonna go here, and one's gonna go here. And they are both going to attack. Do a bite. So I gotta do 2 roll 20s.
Indeed, do with advantage because they're flanking it.
Roll 20. That's 19. I guess I could actually roll more than one. I'm stupid. Roll. So that's 2 19s. That's
Nice.
not hit.
Interesting way of rolling advantage.
Hey,
If
it'll work.
if both of them had advantage, though, I think the 2 19s are paired together.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, so only one of them hits.
Fair enough. My bad. Bite is well, it's Wisp plus 5. So, but 10 2d6 plus 3. 2d6. How'd that work?
Nice. The big old dire wolf bites into the sludgy creature and seems to hit something firm. And it deals 13 damage.
Okay, and now. Now Lumi's entire thing's done.
Nice. Okay, and you see Ansel struggling on the ground with the burn marks. He lifts up his hand towards his chest and uses lay on hands to give himself back some health. For, let's say, that many hit points. You see him glow, and some of the scorch marks along his skin start to disappear. And that's his action, so he can't really do much else. He is going to end his turn there.
Lovely.
It is now Felix's turn.
What's up, motherfuckers? I got a burger in the time that took.
Nice.
I ran really fast. Excuse me. To my fridge. By the way, I didn't leave my house or anything. I just had to make sure, like, I didn't leave, go get a burger, and come back. I just made a burger.
Quick trip to Five Guys.
Yeah, quick question.
She's in the middle of Berlin, and there's a burger place right outside her place, like 3 of them right on the street.
Exactly, yeah. Well, this spell's different in the actual tabletop game, right? I'm not gonna break somebody. No, I'm gonna break somebody. How badly damaged are Ansel and Naraya right now?
Ansel is looking pretty bad.
Okay.
Naraya has not taken any damage.
I
Okay.
am
recall.
uninjured.
I may accidentally fuck you up.
Go for gold.
Mm,
Fireball!
no, I don't have fireball. I was thinking about shatter, but thunderclap may be cool. Okay, fuck it, yeah. Felix is going to do a little flat flap with the wings, launch herself in the air, and cast thunderclap before coming back down. Fuck it, we cast at level 3. I'm gonna need a Constitution? Yes, Constitution saving throw DC 14.
Word. Let's see here. I think that value needs to be... No, not the search bar. Yep, there we go. Wow. It made a 19.
Fuck! Alright, so she just makes a bunch of thunder and it does nothing, apparently.
Is it not half damage?
No.
Action,
Nope.
action. Huh. Yeah, you thunderclap towards this thing, and as you kind of you clap.
I clap and it does
cast-
thunder. That's it.
As you cast the spell, you see that it seems to blow back some of like the ooze along this thing's face. And as you do it, you see that it like glances its eye up towards you. And as you do that, the ooze kind of like parts away, and you can almost make out a skull underneath like this like goopy form it has. Give me a perception check.
Hell yeah. Can I use my regular dice for it? I finally got them back.
Yeah, sure.
If I can find where I put them. There they are.
So she finally got them back and had them go, where the fuck did I put them?
I sometimes forget a lot of stuff. Okay. My perception is a +3. Woohoo! 23, baby! Nat 20!
Indeed, you succeeded. So, when you do that, you catch a glimpse of how its face seems to look. Even though it's just a skeletal like form, you can notice that along the eye that you can see, there seems to be a cut mark on the top of the brow and also on the cheekbone beneath it that line up.
Oh.
It looks a bit more, it looks less like a smooth cut in the moment, almost a bit like a crack.
Okay. Crack in the skull. Okay. Alright.
It looks like crack.
It looks like crack. No. Yeah, I'm not gonna stay in the air. But I am going to basically how long? How about is that distance? Yep. Okay, I'm gonna kind of flit over here and drop down next to Naraya. And try to not hit her with my wings.
Hell yeah.
Give me a
Oh no.
Nora, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's alright.
It's just a
She
little
wouldn't blame
tap.
you. 17.
17.
No modifiers. 17.
You know, imagine you're standing next to somebody who has like a real long ponytail, and they turn their head quickly.
Yeah.
You get like a feather or two, kind of like glance the side of your face, but like nothing like smacks you. Just a little like tickle.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of Naraya, it's their turn.
Hello.
Yep.
It's me, Naraya. Welcome.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Oh, I'm waiting.
I hate to do this to you, sweetheart. Are we
I'm
purposefully?
gonna let you finish.
Are we purposefully skipping the monster?
Wait, did I? Oh my god, I'm dumb. I forgot. 'Cause it doesn't
I was
have
like,
the-
wait a minute. Did we purposefully forget them bitches too?
Whoops.
Sorry.
So that means. No, you're good. I just completely forgot because it doesn't have a marking the turn order. So then,
And you're missing,
Henrik, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you then see Henrik. He then casts another spell. And he's going to cast. You see him lift up his hand, and it seems like a few feathers start sprouting from his palm. And they got this like bluish white color. They remind you a bit of the dragon from outside. And after a moment, a bolt of fire comes out of them and strikes the oozing mass. And he deals, let me take a quick peek here, 16 damage. Everybody give me a perception check on that.
Another
Oh
perception check?
dear.
Another
Perception.
perception.
I'm just
22,
getting 17 off
baby.
this.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Yes.
And 17 plus 5.
So, I probably should have done an arcane check, but whatever. I'm sticking with my guns now. You all notice quite easily that spell didn't look like a firebolt or a fireball. That looked way more like the spell that I almost said Shanti, that Felix just cast with their tarot deck. Like, they pretty much just mimicked what they just did.
It's a mimic! Burn it!
Oh no.
No, it's not a mimic.
DM's
It's
choice
close,
of
but it's not a
words.
mimic.
And so, you then see them do that, and they still just stay where they are since there's not really any position advantages here. And that's the end of their turn. It is now the monster's turn.
Oh boy.
As you see the flames kind of lick away from it, and it locks its vision onto you, Felix. After that thunderwave hit it, and you got a good glimpse of its face, it steps forward towards you, ever so slightly. Just kind of straight towards this wolf in front of it. It's not even caring about that thing. And you hear it speak to you in a familiar voice, the one that you heard in your dream, or in the thing that you saw at the start of this obelisk. And it goes, "Well, Felix, what is it that you saw?"
Repeat that one more time.
Gotcha. He says, "Felix, what is it that you saw?"
Oh, fuck, what is he referring to? My vision or what I just saw him do?
Whatever you think.
Shit. I'm trying to decide. Felix kind of glances towards Naraya and then back at this goopy thing. Nothing I can't handle.
That's
It
fine.
lifts up its hand towards you like it's about to pick up a cup. And it's gonna use a legendary action.
Oh shit, fuck. Oh no!
Oh no.
Without sight,
Oh shit, fuck!
without any sight or sound, you find that you've moved forward quite a bit, as you can see Ansel in your peripheral. You can also see the goopy monster thing much closer to you, as you've teleported straight forward into its grip. And it is holding on to you by the neck.
Oh shit! I mean, I know I can't do any actions or bonus action or reaction to anything right now, but she's just gonna, like, reach for the hand and, like, start trying to tug it off. No action tug it off, but, you know, just the clawing at the hand that people do when you grab them by the neck, not consensually.
Yeah.
Like I
And
she says on a live stream surrounded by people who like making those sort of jokes.
some you see from the mass, like, through its body, it's, I don't know how to describe this. You see from this creature some projectiles shoot out from it, and it seems like some feathers shoot out and hit you in your wings, or they try to hit you in the wings. Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, it does. Shit.
Gotcha.
Oh no. Oh no, no,
See.
no.
Feel in danger.
Oof.
Antiel's 10 damage as those, like, inky dark feathers embed themselves into your wings.
Bitch, those are sensitive. She kind of yelps a bit and curses at the thing in Celestial.
It does not seem to respond.
Damn.
But its eye, actually, give me a no, it's a perception check.
Yeah,
Give me a
it's gonna be
check.
perception. She ain't looking for shit. Perception plus, that is an 18. Nice.
18. You do see its eyes squint a little bit. It almost seems angry to hear Celestial.
Uh-oh.
Almost. It's hard to tell, though.
Uh-oh. Oompa loompa doopity doo, I got a bad feeling about you, motherfucker!
Did you just say oompa loompa doo?
Oompa loompa doompity doo, I got a bad feeling about you.
Oh my god.
Fuck, Oompa Loompas became canon.
Oh no!
That's just what people from her region call dwarfs. No, not dwarves, halflings. They called halflings Oompa Loompas.
Thank you for changing your thing, because it's...
I'm gonna turn that into a short. That was such goofiness.
Naraya has changed her mind about her relationship with Phoenix.
God damn!
There's the end of it.
Naraya
It's gone.
disapproves.
Damn.
Yeah, you get a little like Fallout notification in the corner.
She did not actually say that. I said it.
I know.
Okay, just making
I
sure
know.
people know that it's not canon.
I do like to think that in this clown, in their moment of despair being choked by this creature, out loud clearly just goes, Oompa Loompa doopity doo.
I got a bad feeling about you.
Jesus. Okay, where were we?
Yeah, it's got me by the throat and it has stabbed me multiple times in my wings.
And it is now Noraya's turn.
Go, hot lady.
Do I have a clear shot on the creature from where I stand?
Yeah, you could also just, like, step right there.
No, I've got... So, I have... So I don't just have, you know... what's the word? I don't just have 2-weapon fighting, I've also just got a second attack. So what I'm going to do, given that, I'm going to throw my spear at it to start off.
Please don't use me as a human shield. Please don't use me as a human shield.
23 to hit.
23. You missed, just kidding, you hit.
Cool. 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage. Oh, well, shit, that rolled like ass, so that's a 3.
Oof.
I'm then going to close that distance. And would you allow me to take my second attack?
Yes.
Lovely.
Do it at advantage because he is flanked.
Lovely. I'm going
Surrounded.
to do Guardian Armor Thunder Gauntlets. I'm going to hit him for a +5. That is a 24 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
There's a 19 plus 5 for the audience. 1d8 plus 2 thunder damage. Let's go, baby. 4 thunder damage.
Hot.
You do that. Gouging your spear into the side of this thing and then hitting it with the old Thanos clap. You smack this thing once again. Like the tip of the spear kind of like grazes at something firmer under the skin or under the ooze, I guess. And then the thunderclap kind of blows away parts of the ooze and reveals what looks to be a very, very gaunt and like skeletal form underneath, wherever you hit it.
Because I've got extra attack, I get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And a... Because I got... because I've got the second attack, I've got 2 full attacks. And I've also got the good old 2-weapon fighting. I have 2 fists. Would you allow me to make a second Guardian Armor strike using 2-weapon fighting on that second attack?
Sure. I might rethink that later, but for now, sure.
I will I'll drop the VTTs for you in a bit. Backing up as your movement.
Shut up!
10 feet away. Sorry. No, my bad. And lovely. I'll make that second attack. That's okay. It's for a 7 anyway. And you said advantage because we were flanking.
Yes, he is flanked by dogs.
Cool. Oh, well, I only got one better. I only got an 8, so
Oof.
that's all good. Worth a go.
So you missed.
And I've got case law now, so yes, I have missed because I've already moved. Would you allow me to take the rest of my movement, or are we good? Are we done?
I would suggest backing up. Just the thought.
You still have
That's why
movement.
I'm
You can use it. Yeah,
Lovely.
you've only
I'm
used
gonna
like
use the rest
5
of it.
feet.
I'm gonna use the rest of it
Nice.
to disengage.
Word. You do
Right,
that.
So it was. Yeah. I've got like 10 foot, so that's good. Lovely.
Good.
Thank you. That is the end of my turn. Thank you very much.
It is now. Let's see here. Lumi's turn. And the dogs.
Yeah.
Doggo.
Lumi is again gonna do her pride and true. We use this because it hits, and we try. Frostbite.
Nice. It has to make a Constitution save, right?
Yep.
16.
Okay.
Is the frostbite like a shard of ice get shot at him? Or is it like just like a gust of wind?
It's a gust of wind, I'm guessing, because it's not ice knife. This is frostbite.
Oh yeah, the description says you cause numbing frost to form in the creature. Yeah, you see the crystals form along the base and torso of this creature, and they quickly dissipate into its body.
Damn. Lumi is then going to shift over here a bit, move to there, and both doggos are going to attack again. Not that. Roll 2d20, so that's the 1. No, did not do anything on that. Roll 2d20, come on. 15. Does a 15 hit?
A 15, that does hit, yes.
Okay, so only one of the dogs hits. Only one of the wolves
Yes.
hits. So it's doing a bite. 2d6 plus 3. 2d6. That's a 10.
Nice.
10
Deals 10 damage.
Yeah, and that is it.
Word. And now it is Ansel's turn. And you see him lift up his maul and he goes, "Put her down immediately." I fucked up that performance. 1 second. That's his voice. "Put her down this goddamn second." And he lifts up his maul and takes a swing at him. Clicking here. Oh! That's a nat 20. Okay. He gets double damage.
Hell yeah. Well,
9 plus 3, 12. And he brings down his hammer on this thing. He aims right for its neck. And he hits it so hard that you can hear kind of a bell noise as it thunks against this thing's skull. But it seems completely unmoved. He just hit a steel wall or something. Or a brick wall. Let me just.
Okay.
And him having seen the kind of things that Felix is capable of, elects to take one step backward.
Probably smart.
As he knows them spells do be loud. Dang, she wasn't kidding. That deck of cards can spell.
Damn bitch, that ass can fart.
Oh my god.
New shorts idea, it's just the out-of-pocket shit that I end up saying in the middle of the fucking game.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No, we're just gonna have a full-on video, just a compilation. Briar's whacked out moments.
Oh, that's gonna be an hour long.
So anyway, Felix, it's now your turn.
It fucking better be! Alright, bitches. Yeah, she wants this thing to let her go. So as she's, clawing at it, yeah, she just starts charging up a spell and boom, it's gonna be shatter, motherfucker. So, you gotta make a constitution saving throw. And, pray that you save it. Oh, I didn't cast it correctly. There we go.
Word. You got a 13.
Yes, it didn't make it! Let's go!
Nice.
Yo.
I don't know what 6 plus 7 is, but that's 6 plus 17 damage, so take both of them,
That is
motherfucker.
23.
Thank you!
That is 23.
Yeah, so just big
23 damage.
shattering noise. Big ol' screech like a fucking banshee. And she, hopefully,
You do that.
on his turn that fucks up his hand and he wants to let go.
You do that, and as you do that, the shockwave and thunder damage like blasts away a lot of the oozing mass temporarily. It's almost like you know when steam's coming off of a hot cup of coffee.
Yee.
It now seems more like that as you blast away a bunch of it, and underneath is like a very, it's not skeletal, but it's very gaunt looking. And give me another perception check at disadvantage because you just yeeted out a really big spell.
We call that one Banshee Screech, bitches. Alright, disadvantage. Okay. Not bad. Please, for the love of God. 15.
15.
Yes. Would have been an 18 if it wasn't for disadvantage.
You could already tell something was odd about this creature. Its face seems a little bit more odd than you realized before, but you can't quite put your finger on it. It's a bit too dark in here to see exactly what's up with its face. But you can still see that one crack along the eye that's actually visible, mainly because the eye is giving off a little bit of light that illuminates it.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I need to remember what kind of bonus actions I can take again.
Lumi just throwing out 2d20s for some reason?
Two wolves. Because the two wolves are both in
Oh, right, yeah, the wolves had to make the thing, so only one of them made it.
Oh.
yeah. Only one of them did, and they both live. It lives still.
Think that. Oh yeah, that didn't kill them. It's direwolves.
Yeah, they have 37 HP.
Bonus actions. I don't think that I can hit him using a bonus action. Sad. Bonus action slap fight. There's gotta be something I can do that's a bonus action that I can just hit him like underneath the goop. Mm,
It should be mentioned, the goop doesn't really seem like it's stopping much. Like, Ansel hit it so hard that you could hear it hit the body quite clearly.
yeah, I know, but I can see, like, the vital parts now. It's not all covered in... I was about to make a dirty joke, but I'm not going to do it. It's not all covered in the goop. And if I could just...
covered in goo.
Okay. Please tell me I can use this as a... No, I can't. Fuck it. Naraya, you're getting bardic inspiration.
Oh, sick.
And I'm going to test a theory as I give Naraya bardic inspiration. I'm going to give her bardic inspiration in Celestial, and I want to see how it reacts.
Word, you do that. And roll another perception check.
So much perception.
Yeah.
There's nothing
In
else
the
it really can
circumstances?
be, yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Because you're checking its expression, so.
Yeah.
This time, you see its expression doesn't change. It seems like it got distracted by something.
Damn, sad. Alright. And I can't move since I'm being choked, so that is my turn.
Hell yeah.
Word. It is now Henrik's turn, but just for the sake of doing a thing that I wanted to do... Actually, no. I'll just take his turn first. You then see come from Henrik something that is definitely not a spell you've seen before until just a moment ago. You see,
Oh my God.
again, more of those feathers come out of his hand, but this time they turn black and they shoot towards this creature. And he deals... Where did I roll that damage? I just remember what it was. And he deals 3d4 to this creature, shooting out a bunch of those black, like inky feather-looking things. And then he's once again not going to move anywhere because there's not really a point to doing it. And on this creature's turn, Felix and everybody else, you see that instead of doing anything else like shooting out more spells, it reaches up another hand towards Felix's wing, and it brings one of the feathers a bit closer to itself to inspect it almost. And it seems like one of the feathers on your wing it's like it absorbed one of the feathers that he like shot at you.
Okay.
And you hear it speak or you hear it pause for a moment. Yeah, you hear it pause. Great description, makes. It pauses for a moment and goes, "How peculiar. Perhaps there's some promise in you yet." And its grip on your throat loosens and lets go of you as it then reaches its arm up towards the sky.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
And
no.
from the darkness of the area around you, it seems like the ceiling seems to thicken in darkness as suddenly a rain of those feathers comes launching down from the air.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Oh god, okay.
Everybody give me a dexterity saving throw. DC, where's this thing? DC 15.
Oh shit. Okay, so I have to make it minimum 11. Oh boy.
Beats.
Shit, fuck. That's a nat one.
No!
Oof. Oh yeah, Ansel has to make one too. On fail, take full damage. On success, take half damage. So on fail, take 9 damage. On success, take 4 damage.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Ouch. I have once again been stabbed. I'm getting the London experience, apparently.
Oh, isn't that the truth?
Ansel also didn't make it, so he takes some damage too. And this creature turns around and looks more towards this group here. Kind of, its body language is kind of pointing at everyone else rather than focusing just on Felix now.
Shit, I didn't even think of the wolves. Fuck.
Oh yeah, roll for the wolves. See if they die. While you do that, they rolled pretty well.
I did!
Them are some dexterous wolves.
Hot damn, a nat 20, alright.
I didn't even put in their, like, modifier, which is a +2, so...
Yeah, those wolves are vibing.
Do.
So, it turns towards the group and kind of body language acknowledges them. You know, this was just going to be a simple task of killing all of you slowly. It was really only a matter of time. But there would seem to be some curious developments here. He lifts up his left arm and pulls out some, like, black inky thing sticking out of it. And it seems like one of the feathers that was shot by Henrik. He brings it up to his face to examine it. I almost want to just see where this goes. That is an odd feeling. What is this? Is this what you call curiosity? Well then, go find the rest. We will see each other again soon enough. And it slowly seeps down into the ground. Goodbye, all of you. And disappears in a little puff of smoke.
You know, I really do wish people got more in the habit of just saying what they mean. Not being cryptic.
Felix will stand up after being dropped from their chokehold and kind of shake off the dust and shit and the bleeding bits of her wings and then just folds her wings back in, and I will shut off the Celestial Revelation. Does anybody understand what the fuck just happened?
No, but isn't that part of the course? Bet we'll get to the end and either we'll get it or, you know, something else will happen and we'll fuck off.
That thing wasn't like any of the bosses of these obelisks that we've seen before. That thing was in my vision dream thing. Was that in any of yours?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Same here.
Cool. Lovely. Well, I think we just met whatever's been making these obelisks. Either that or I'm just insane. You know what?
Not to mention, I can't help but feel like we might have only gotten out of this by luck. It seemed like he wasn't really hurt.
Is it luck or is it something else?
I don't know.
Well, we can at least confront the one thing that I'm curious about. Oi, you, newbie. That is interesting shit you've got there.
Oh, thank you. I completely forgot to do this voice. Thank you.
What is that?
If you're
Mimicry?
curious about it, well, kind of. Not necessarily. In actuality, what I'm doing is, well, entirely just taking magic. Not for very long, but as you probably noticed, well, no doubt with that last one, I can actually just take other people's spells for a short time and use them for my own. It's probably the only reason that my master has any interest in me.
Uh-huh.
How long is a short time?
Well, only a few minutes usually. Sometimes as short as only a few seconds.
Okay.
Well,
we can...
let me give an example.
all right, then.
Well, maybe somewhere else. Let's
Yeah.
save the demonstrations for later.
Let's try and fix the teleporty magic first. Any ideas on how to get out of here? Or destroy this thing or whatever?
Looks like that's our best bet. And you see over on the far side of this room, there's this rather nicely made but kind of mundanely placed structure. It seems just be housing some fragile object silhouetted within the center that you can still make out within the darkness.
I'm gonna go up to it and I'm gonna see what it is.
You go look at it, and it's odd. It's hard to make out its exact shape. It's sort of like looking at a big snowflake, but not quite. It's almost like it's not completely there, if that makes sense. Give me an arcane check.
Oh
Everybody
boy.
who's currently looking at it.
Oh
Everyone?
boy.
Yeah, lovely.
Mm-hmm.
Arcana,
I
that's a
may
plus
have
3.
missed a chunk of that, but I think I've got it from context. May have sent that down.
Ooh,
That
dirty
is,
21.
6 plus 2. Ooh.
Kena.
Dirty 21.
Yes, sir.
Oh shit, okay, this is gonna have a negative. Oh! Nope.
Yeah, Lumi doesn't know shit about this thing. And Noraya, you got an 8?
Yep.
Felix, you realize that this object has a rather unique property to it. It's that it's not like a three-dimensional object. It sort of occupies multiple planes of existence. Kind of. And that's probably what's going on here with this thing. It's not... You probably won't be able to grab it if you just, like, reach out and touch it. Noraya, give me a... Actually... Where is a character sheet so I can look at the skills?
Real quick, though, I will relay that information to the group. I'll just be like, yeah, this looks like it's going in and out of every single plane of existence. I have no idea what to do with it. Except maybe blow it up, but that may not be the best course of action here.
You're looking at my skills. Was it makeshift?
Yeah, I'm just looking at a list of skills. Give me a... I guess this would be a... investigation check?
Yep.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Lovely. That is a dirty 20, please.
Nice. You aren't... After you hear that this object seems to be existing in multiple planes at once, it occurs to you that the structure around it isn't just decorative. It actually is... although rudimentary in how it's performed, it is a rather important structure which is meant to kind of anchor it in position. And the structure surrounding it can be adjusted mildly in order to, like, change the position of the object it's housing.
Okay, so the that sort of circular bit there is a housing, and the rest of it's like a frame for that.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Oh, I think I'm getting the gist. It's... I mean, we're assuming it's a portal, right? Or that it's holding something that is making a portal.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
You also notice
See?
that around the ring on the outside, it looks like the major arcana cards, like symbolism, is etched onto it.
Oh
That part is
my.
quite clear. You all recognize it.
So what this looks like, see these pillars here, this sort of bracketing around that, that's actually just the frame for that bit in the center there, which is adjustable. Seems like it's meant to hold something. Maybe the portal itself, or maybe something to create the portal.
So,
Do you know that symbology?
of course, that's major arcana.
Good.
Wheel of Fortune, Sun, Moon, the Lovers, all of them.
Could it be related to the pillars around us? And she points at the one over here, directly to her left.
Possibly. Makeshift, I'd like to make an investigation check. I want to take my tarot deck out and I want to start investigating using the tarot deck. Maybe if I like touch a card on it, it'll do something.
Sure. You take out your tarot deck and you notice that the inscriptions, like, you can see that the major arcana around the wheel are all etched into positions that seem to be evenly spaced apart. And it looks to be that each of them has like a little glowy like point above them. Looks like a crystal that could light up. And the structure itself looks to be something that isn't like, it's not like cemented in place. The bottom of it seems to be like going into the ground and then back out. Like this is a wheel, like attached to something.
I'm going to try something and pray it doesn't get me killed. I would like to find where the Wheel of Fortune etching is, and I would like to find my Wheel of Fortune card and put it up against that.
You do that. You kind of like look around it, and the Wheel of Fortune is currently in a position that's sort of like pointed directly to the left. And you can even see it happens to have like a little, it's like glowing, like the crystal spot marking it is it's glowing, and there's a little glowy bit on the pillar next to it that kind of like point at each other like arrows. And you hold up the card to it, but it doesn't seem to change anything.
Okay. So that's not how that works. Anybody else got any ideas?
No, not really. Well, maybe because the pillars are marked too. Maybe it's related. There's like an activation sequence or key or something.
Yeah, there's an activation sequence. I just can't figure out what it is. Do I push the cards up to it? Do I just wave them? I can't cast them because I can only do that one more time.
Well,
Hang on.
Anybody see anything related to the tarot cards before? Did they get shown something?
Hey, so this is above table to makeshift.
Yeah.
The way that the bracket's set, does it look like it'd be accepting maybe a power source or something like that? Because I have an idea.
Same hat. Same hat.
The way it's like there's that gap at the top of it that looks like it could have something put in it.
Yeah, because I stole that thing from that robot guy.
It's in my
a while
gloves.
ago, and I put it inside Felix's glove. Would that be maybe what we're thinking? Could try that.
It wouldn't be the solution, but I will have it, since I like that idea and how it plays into this, I'll have it grant a hint to the puzzle.
Cool.
All
Hey,
right.
Felix. Felix.
Thus.
The mechanical guy I gutted.
Oh, yeah,
that
the
thing that
sniper
was
dude.
inside empowering him. Do you mind chucking that up into that top slot up there?
Mind giving me a boost?
Absolutely.
Nice.
I mean, you're the one with the wings, but
The wings are gone. I turned that off a while back.
oh, that's fair enough. Oh, Jesus, my phone.
Bzz, bzz.
Yes, she's gonna get down on her knee and well, she's gonna go right up to it, the structure, pop down onto her knee and give you a boost up.
Yep. Felix will climb under your hand, and she will reach into the little bracket thingy right here, open up the gloves. I'm going to just flavor this. If you don't like it, makeshift tough titty.
Okay.
She just makes like hand motions, and that opens up the little portal, and the nuclear thing just pops into it. And Felix will jump off of Naraya's hand and back away, just in case it explodes.
Yes, let's back the fuck up.
You do that, and as you take that little glowy orb thing, and you put it between that bracket, it kind of starts to spin and gyrate faster and faster until the actual physical orb itself disintegrates, but the glow of it is left behind. It sort of seeps into the wheel around it, and you see it start to light up specific keys or specific tarot cards within the wheel.
Oh, okay.
And you see it light up. You see it light up the tower.
Oh boy!
And then it lights up the sun. And then it lights up the Fool.
Oh, it's my shit. Okay. As those light up, Felix kind of curses in Celestial again and shakes her head and is like, "Fuck."
So tower, sun, fool. Is that all we've got?
Yep, that's that thing showed those cards to me in my vision. I thought he was just doing some shitty-ass reading, but apparently, no, they actually mean something. Alright, Felix is going to go through her tarot deck and pull out those 3 cards, the Tower, the Sun, and the Fool.
You do that.
Okay. Well, the tower's not exactly a good meaning. Instructions, change.
Ansel taps you on the shoulder.
What?
You said that thing showed you the tower, the sun, then the Fool, right?
Yep.
In that order?
In that order.
Well, this thing kind of looks like a dial. I think you might be able to turn it.
Shit. Okay. I guess I can give it a shot. Felix will walk up to the thing and try to turn it to the tower.
You give it a push, and it's a bit awkward of a shape. It seems like it wasn't designed for human-sized beings to move it, or maybe even not humans at all. But as you push on it, the stone circle starts to turn as it slowly makes its way towards the tower card. And it lines up with that left pillar with the little glowy light on it.
Okay. Kind of worked. You think I should just turn it to the next one?
Did you stop on the tower?
Yes.
You stop on the tower and you see the glowy part of the tower card disappear and kind of drain into the center a little bit as it solidifies this odd looking structure in the middle.
Okay. Tower, the sun, and then she will turn the dial to the sun.
You do that, giving it another big turn. Slowly but surely, it makes its way to the sun, and the same thing happens.
Okay, last one. The Fool. Please don't kill us. And she'll turn it to the Fool.
And you do that again. Once you do that, it fully solidifies this thing in the center, and now it looks a bit more like the surface of water, creating a little window. And as you all look at it, it seems to start showing you images. And it shows you something that looks to be like a little movie, almost. You see an arm reaching up from the base of it, from the bottom of this little screen, and it reaches up towards a light that's above it. And the light doesn't seem like sunlight. It seems more like the light of like a spell that comes from, say, like magic missile. It's got this odd churning magical appearance to it. And then that light comes down into the palm and the hand closes around it. And then when it opens back up, it seems that there's a flower appearing in the center of the palm.
Ooh.
And as the image fades away, the world around you begins to fade as well.
I'm shit. Here we go.
Please not again.
And as all this like black goopy oozy nonsense starts to evaporate around you in a massive torrent, like a pillar sweeping away from you, like a fog machine at a rave or something. I haven't been to raves before, so they got fog machines.
Yes, they do.
It all gusts away from you, and all at once your vision is restored, like a rainstorm ending abruptly, and you find yourselves standing right back where you started, just a few feet beyond where the dragon and Shanti and Elric were waiting. And right there, do we all want to go on a quick break?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
think that'd
sounds
be a
great.
good idea. We take a nice quick little pee break. We will be right back, everyone. Whoopah! Hello! Once again, we are back. We are back with more Pillars of Eternity. I have nothing else to say, so I'm just gonna throw it at makeshift. Go!
Word. So, as you all return, you're only like a couple meters away from where you last saw the dragon Elric and Shanti. And I think the driver already left a while ago. Yeah, he's just gone. So, yeah, you've all returned back to the material world. What do you do?
Fuck, we didn't see anything else.
Felix will turn around and check to see if the obelisk is dissipating.
As you turn around, you see that above you, there's like a big plume of like blackness, and it seems like it's sort of evaporating down to a small point, just like the obelisk from when you first met Elric. It's kind of sizzling away and evaporating into this little lump before it disappears completely.
All right. Let's hope that works.
So, like, is there a helicopter outside?
What?
I hear Yasha mumbling something in the distance.
I thought I heard Yasha say, "Is there a health monkey outside?" And I don't know what that...
Helicopter, but close. Also, yes, there absolutely was a helicopter outside. at Almost
Helicopter.
3 a.m.
Somebody got into a crash or some shit,
Should be.
probably. Might be Lifelight.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably our ambulance, yeah.
Well, I hope it turns out okay.
Yeah.
Because that is almost 3 a.m. That shit doesn't happen all that often.
Unlike in America, where that shit's common, doesn't happen over here.
Here's a fun
Yeah.
fact for you. Much like how a lot of the continental United States and a lot of Europe has got hardened roads that were made specifically for the purposes of being converted quickly into runways, Australia has the same thing on a lot of our outback roads, because we've got the Royal Flying Doctor Service, who fly their big old air ambulances there. They're fixed-wing jets and such. They're turboprops, all that business.
Nice. That's cool. I like learning about Australia from you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
Back to the game, though. Felix is going to look over at the dragon and Shanti and all of them, and she's going to start walking towards them. So, you think your teleportation magic's fixed yet?
Yeah, I'll recall over. I think we're all about to find out very soon. You might want to get off that platform.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
please.
Yeah, Felix is gonna basically just pick her speed up to a light jog and run to hop off the giant-ass platform.
Nice. And now that that obelisk is gone, you really can start to see just the scope of just how large this massive stone slab is. It's not like perfectly smooth, but it's clearly meant to be some sort of platform for something absolutely massive. And after you all clear the way off of it, slowly something starts to catch your attention. The air is kind of like darkening and thickening in front of you. And then it starts to take more of a form, kind of like filling in the reddish colors first. And the wind picks up around you as this kind of reverberating noise hums through the air. And you start to make out what seems to be a skyline forming in front of you. And then an entire city appears in front of you. Well, hey, it's Vestia. It's kind of hard to make the
yeah.
reveal special twice. Literally
You did
the
good,
first
though.
thing that happens in the first session of the first series.
Felix
I'm going to pinch myself to make sure I'm not dreaming. Is what Libby says.
Felix gives off a approving whistle and says, "You know, I haven't been to Vestia since the one time my circus performed in it. Looks a little different now."
Oh, small world. You've been to Vestia?
Once.
So you have been here.
Once. I spent a night in Vestia on one of the nights it showed up back home. And then we left. I have only been here once. I don't remember much of it. I think I was 14, 15.
Dang.
I know there was some teaching about it back at home, but I didn't pay attention.
It's a city that was constructed with the specific purpose of moving through planes of existence, gathering a bunch of power from something, and then it comes back to wherever it was originated, which judging by our past couple of days, that's this planet. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I remember about it.
Nice.
Not the weirdest thing.
No, genuinely not the weirdest thing we've seen.
Oh,
in the
just
last
wait
few
till
days.
you get in it.
Hmm?
Just wait till you
Oh,
meet the
fair enough.
people that live in it.
Oh boy.
Shanti kind of looks over at Felix and gives her a small look and then just kind of nods like, yeah, no, she's right.
The dragon
It's like it-
overhears that.
the little,
and it,
like- The little tilt heads side to side you get when someone says something and you initially don't agree with it and then realize very quickly that no, that's fair.
No, yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
the dragon kind of like tilts its head down towards all of you, and
After hearing that, and goes, "Ah, yes. The city of Vestia is not just a marvel here on Galamora. It's a marvel to all known worlds, teleporting this way and that, even to other planes of existence. You see, because of that, it has a rather... what's the word? Rich. It has a very rich population. And it shows. They travel across all sorts of planes of existence, picking up all kinds of culture, but mostly just the richest ones.
Rich is in culturally rich or is in money rich?
Money rich.
Money rich.
Ew.
Oh,
Shanti just looks a bit ashamed. She scratches the back of her neck. Like, oh.
Louis
Like,
just goes,
yeah.
hell, we never escape it.
Capitalism, it's lovely. I just hope they sell
it's not,
cigarettes.
you know it.
Do you know what sarcasm is, love?
I'm aware.
Okay, just checking.
They don't have highly fucking ridiculous taxes on shops, do they?
Yes, they do.
They just said
Or at
they
least they
harbor
did.
the rich. Oh.
Great, we're gonna be right back in the same fucking area again. Lovely.
At least they don't exploit people like the Empire did, so. They're rich and they're snobby and they're capitalists, don't get me wrong. At least from what I remember, I don't know, maybe people change in 10 years, but I prefer this place to the capital.
Oh, yeah.
Come for you,
mean, they're not-
Vestia should be proud.
I mean, they're not trying to kill us yet. So it's a good start.
Please don't use the word yet.
oh, Elric repeats back to
Yet.
Yep. Look, I'm being honest about our situation here. Knowing
Okay.
our history.
No one's dying. Elric, do you think Jonathan is up in his room in the Capitol building?
Oh, he'll certainly be heading down here any moment now. He's probably just getting a hold of things after the city's teleported.
Good.
Oh, speaking of teleportation and people being sick, do you think you could invite our friend back to us now?
Sure, let me try. We're
Thank you.
talking about Rotsvis, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just making sure. Shanti will... how do I flavor this to make it cool?
Blue stars?
A
Yes.
little bit of cilantro.
Yes,
Blue
some
and gold
stars.
just-
Yeah. Shanti will start doing the semantic movements, or yeah, she'll start doing the semantic movements, waving her hand, and she'll kind of. You've seen that scene in Iron Man, the way that Tony Stark kind of uses the hologram and then moves both hands to make it bigger.
Yeah.
Is Socks the only one that does it?
Like
Okay.
a big iPad.
No,
Yeah,
I've
like a
seen
really
it.
okay, cool, like a really big iPad. She basically does that movement with her hands, and then just like this big star portal opens up, and then she will reach in, kind of fumble around, grab onto something, and yoink out Rotsvus. Yasha, can you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Can you roll like a D2 real quick? Actually, like flip a coin.
Fucker.
I think I know what
here, I
this
have a
coin
coin.
flip's for.
Yeah.
It's not as dirty as you think it is, all right?
I'm imagining
Aw.
that it's did they grab your arm or grab your leg?
All right, you have the choice between QR code and text.
Text.
QR code? What?
We'll go with text.
Who gets their results from a coin flip in the form of a QR code?
I think it's the coin he's
It's
using.
text.
It's text? All right.
Yes.
She pulls you out by your ankle.
Oh, fuck.
You were right, makeshift.
Either way, this whole time I've had this mental image of him getting pulled out by his big rabbit ears, like he's being pulled for a magic trick.
I mean, he has a rabbit character in a different campaign.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Love
Yeah,
Harry
she
Dog.
yanks out Rotsvus through the star portal, and then when he's out on the ground, she closes it again and gives a big thumbs up to the group. You did it. It works.
Hello.
Yay!
Did you pull me out and I just flopped onto the floor?
Yes. I never said teleportation was fun. I said it's useful.
I love seeing you
Oh.
cast that
That is
spell.
very distinct differences.
As it happens, you just hear Felix go,
managed to make myself tea. It's still there.
Wait, what? What did he just say?
He made himself tea and it's still there. I also didn't hear that initially.
I thought he said he was gonna pee.
Same.
I was so confused.
No, it was
Boy,
indeed
isn't that a
tea.
person.
Tea. You were making tea
hell
in a
yeah.
house that's not your own?
You left me sleeping in it.
He had fine. If there was something he touched that I didn't want him touching, he wouldn't have had a hand anymore.
Mm.
Note to self, don't piss this lady off.
Good plan.
You're a bit late. You're a bit late to that, Lumi.
What do you mean late to it? Do anything.
No, you're right. You're right.
Rotsvus,
That
have
was
you
me,
gotten
and I
up yet?
apologize.
I'm on the floor looking around like, where am I?
Felix is gonna walk in front of you and like kneel, like squat down and just smirk at you and go, welcome to Vestia, buddy. And then she'll offer you a hand and help you up.
Progress.
It's better than nothing.
He grabs her hand. I guess that means you fixed it.
Yeah, we got
Get a
one of
thing.
them. There's apparently more.
Yay.
Great.
Yep. But it looks like teleportation magic is back. Yay! And then she will like kind of dust her hand off and then look at Shanti and go, now about our deal.
Louis also gonna look at her like,
Shanti just kind of looks at them with her eyebrows raised. Teleportation across the planet is... across the country, actually. Across the countryside is fixed, but I will have to check and see. And I'll need your help, darling?
Of course.
Wonderful.
still weird to see a healthy relationship.
And you hear the dragon lean down and go, "Just a moment, it seems we have a visitor coming in." And
Shanti looks
the
excited.
dragon points its head over towards the vomitorium. No, the entrance, I guess. Gateway.
Vomitorium?
What do you call the entrance of a city in this
gateway?
situation.
The gates, the entrance.
No, I
Is
know.
that a
I know
gate?
what it is you're referring to. I know what it is you're referring to. Fuck.
Corridor,
No.
No, that's
parkway.
There's
I
a
don't know.
gatehouse. There's a gatehouse, but there's also another name for a gatehouse, which you may be thinking of.
Customs and Border Patrol. I mean,
It's just fucking customs checking to make sure you're not bringing in any seeds or chickens.
I think not like a trellis. Fuck. Oh, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, like a gatehouse.
Archway?
I don't know. In the first Rise of Vestia, it was just a bridge. Can we just do a bridge?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
You see from like the bridge, the
Portcullis.
entryway of Vestia,
A
from
what?
the direction of Vestia. What?
A what, Socks?
Like a portcullis with the
Oh.
like castle wall entrance bit. That's the name for the type of gate where they've got the slatted metal bars that go down.
Oh.
Sure.
That's what I was thinking of.
So you see from that area in the direction of Vestia, this like blinding white like crack in space forms, and through it steps a young-ish, kind of like mid-20s looking human.
Oh god, another god.
Felix, be nice.
No.
And he just steps forward and kind of eyes you all up and goes, "Elric, huh. Goodness, it's been a while. How are you? You have a lot of company. Hey, Shanti, how are you?
Jonathan, always a pleasure.
Aldestrel, fancy seeing you here. You're a long way from home." "Indeed. It's a pleasure seeing you, Jonathan. Now then, weren't you all discussing something?"
Right. Jonathan, would you mind lending us a rather large room in the Capitol building?
"Sure. You hardly even need to ask, Miss Shanti."
It's polite.
"Oh, and before you all go, could I ask something of you? Young Naraya, was it?
That'd be me. Yes.
You see,
How can I help?
you seem to be the only type here who's of a inquisitive persuasion.
Oi.
What do you say about joining my horde?"
Oh! Felix kind of like looks at the dragon and then looks at Naraya with huge eyes.
I think before I could agree to such a deal, we'd have to discuss terms.
I knew I'd like to. Now then, it's quite simple. You can leave whenever you want. You only get as much effort as you put in. I feel that's fair, and I'm no... He kind of glances over at Jonathan. Patron, by lack of a better word. You see, the academy I run in a very distant land. I hold a great deal of pride in my horde. I usually just refer to them as my students, but under these circumstances, I feel it's best to simply call it what it is. If you dedicate your patience, your time, and your studies in my name, you will receive some of my powers in return."
All you ask is that I continue my research, my exploration, and do so in your name?
Indeed. You see, it's simple. The new discoveries that you make shall belong to me. Don't worry about that, I can handle that part. But if you ever leave my horde, you will forget these inventions and discoveries. They'll become part of my collection.
Oh, shit.
I see.
Nora, I know I'm not the wisest person, but isn't it kind of your thing you don't like keeping people gatekeeping your things?
Well, that is part of it. I must say, while your offer does intrigue and even delight me, there is a significant part of myself that, well, I wouldn't be able to surrender that. Not for any exchange of power, especially not in the manner of me losing what I've, learned, what I've discovered, what I've created. That is a part of me. That is a part of me that has saved lives more times than I can count. There's a part of me that's formed because of an inability to save lives. To lose that would be to lose a critical part of myself. And while I appreciate your offer and would appreciate the support, would also much rather approach this more from a position of equals rather than of one who owns and one who discovers. I politely decline your offer, but I appreciate it very much.
Thank you for your response, Naraya. And do remember that my doors to my academy are always open. And now, as for you, my young apprentice, I need to task you with finding that next obelisk. It seems it's causing more problems, but I want you to grow more as well. Now, go forth and find it, wherever it may be. You just going to just leave right now? Yes, good luck.
Oh, he's a dick. Okay.
You see a big grin on this owl dragon's face as its whole body becomes almost more see-through and ethereal, and more like a cluster of stars as it flaps its wings, and in one big like swoop, it like flies off and disappears. Not really. It's sort of like it flies into another dimension. Like it doesn't even fly far away.
Oh, wow.
Oh, dang.
It fucking TARDISed away.
Yeah, if you all couldn't tell,
Meanwhile-
he's not exactly one of the teachers. He's the owner of the academy.
Okay, I know of a owl bear, but an owl dragon? It's finally clicking in my head what I had in my mind earlier before we went in. An owl dragon?
Oh, yeah. He's of a species of dragon. They take on the appearance of whatever kind of people they hoard. He has an academy. He hoards mainly arcane practitioners. He started looking more like an owl in his earlier years, so he actually looked a bit more like a typical dragon when he was younger.
Thank you. It was confusing me. It was like, you know when you feel something's not right, but you're like, huh? I don't know what it is? That was the feeling I was getting. Because I didn't understand. Thank you.
And you hear Jonathan speak out. Anyway, now that he's finally gone, let's all get to a more spacious area. My office is in the Capitol building.
Any chance you got baths in that big ass building?
Yes, plenty.
Fuck yeah, finally.
Huh?
I'm looking forward to that. Oh,
Oh, nice. Please tell me the bath is warm.
Indeed.
Yes.
And there's even jets inside of it.
There's
Jets?
a what?
You'll see.
Oh my god.
it's delightful.
And do you all want to just fast travel from here to
Yes.
The Capitol building of Estia?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that. You you get led into the entrance via Shanti and Jonathan, and many of the staff are kind of they're not like stopping to bow at Jonathan or Shanti. A few of them are kind of surprised to see Shanti because like they've heard about her but they haven't seen her. But plenty of the staff don't even like pay much mind to it because like they wouldn't have worked with Shanti, so they don't know who she is.
Yeah,
so a lot of people just like
it's like elves that would recognize her. That's about it.
Yeah.
It's like when new people come like through your place of work, and you're like, oh, interesting, and then you just put it out of your mind because you're doing something else.
I think it's
Yeah.
closer to
Like-
like everyone else knows that one chick that just walks into the restaurant. All of the fucking waiter friends are like, "Oh my god, this bitch!" And the newbies are like, "What? Who's that?"
Yep.
Exactly.
And Shanti's
Yeah.
very polite. She doesn't require any bowing, and she just walks next to Jonathan, chatting like they like nothing, is chatting because they haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah. So you all make your way to Jonathan's office, and it's this sort of half workspace, half personal library with a fairly tall ceiling.
I don't think.
That's a lot of books.
Yes, I've read basically all of them. They're mainly just here for reference.
You've read all of them?
Yeah, I might not look it, but I'm actually over 300 years old at this point.
No, that's in character with everyone else here too.
Really? How many people do you meet that are that old?
Hi.
Wait, you met Elric already and Shanti. Sorry.
Still shocking.
Yeah, most people die pretty early where we're from.
Maybe I'm getting used to this too quickly.
No, right, you got used to a lot of things pretty quickly.
I still
That
don't
is
know
true.
what's going on. Why was there a dragon and who is this?
Oh, right. We might want to explain that. Does somebody else want to do that? I don't feel like it.
That dragon owns this boy and all his research. That's the gist.
That's a simple way to put it.
They were there when we
Kinda,
got
yeah.
here.
Okay. Good answer, thank you.
Felix gives like a
Who's-
fake little bow.
Who's old but young looking guy? I looks like you two know each other, but who is that?
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Oh, yeah. My name's Jonathan. I'm technically the owner, the manager of, the city of Vestia. That's all.
That's all.
I mean, you're
Edward.
300 years old. I feel like that's
Well, man, you
underselling
control the
yourself.
strongest city in the entirety of existence, from all I know.
Well, yeah, when you put it like
Sorry
that,
for
but
the impoliteness. I'm not feeling well. Hello.
He's feeling
Greetings.
well.
My name is
Sure.
Roxas.
Apologies for
What?
more impolite list. How are you that old and looking that young? Like, I know why these two do, but you didn't say.
He looks
Right.
over at Elric and raises an eyebrow, and Elric goes,
they know about me and Shanti. I filled them in on everything that happened back when we were younger. And he goes,
Oh, so this
Gotcha.
is that Jonathan then. This is the one that was like the sun figure thing. I was getting
Yep.
I was getting you mixed up with the one that followed around the little druid girl.
oh, yeah, no, that's Johnny. I've heard about him. Yeah, I'm actually Elric's brother.
Okay. Wait.
Wild.
Hold on.
Hey?
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait, if you're his brother, is that like one of those denizen things where it's like you're technically siblings? Shanti walks up behind Felix and just smacks her in the head. Just does a little brain duster. I swear to God.
Tells the joke.
If you make that joke, I swear to God, I will show you exactly why people don't survive after that. Felix just puts her hands up and is still smirking.
Felix, please don't die.
That's
I'm begging you. We've got so much more to do. Please.
Our
don't
souls
die.
are technically siblings. Technically, it's a technicality, and I hate it when people
Oh.
point it out.
I don't agree with her.
Okay, thank you for slightly explaining too much information at once.
Have you ever heard the mythologies of what was it,
Oh.
Elric? There was that place that Kara went to. It had
Oh, yeah.
Greece, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's complicated. We are not blood related.
Okay.
Really
Very
pisses you
well.
off when somebody points out the relation thing, but alright.
Speaking of people who are blood related, I think we have a promise to uphold now.
Oh.
Felix will kind of look at Lumi and like, walk towards her and push her towards Shanti. You first.
Okay.
Yours is more likely to be a happy reunion. Just, you first.
A happy reunion?
Just trust me.
My mother has been imprisoned this entire time.
Yeah, and you're about to get her out. That's why you should go first.
Okay.
Lumi, what Felix is trying to say is, could you please go first?
I wasn't arguing. I'll
Just
go
go
first.
first.
Luma's gonna walk forward, just like, okay, Felix, I'm going first. Use that for mine, because she doesn't know what the fuck's gonna happen other than possibly them bring her mother here. That's all. She does not know what's gonna happen.
Word.
I have
And you
not
see-
done this in a very long time. Ugh. Go on, Makeshift.
Oh yeah. You see Elric reaches up towards Lumi and like pokes her on the forehead. His fingers glowing. He says, "Well, since you're blood related and you're a druid in my circle, that makes this a little bit easier." And he holds his hands over towards Shanti, and it seems like he's got this like glowing green light coming from his palms. All right, your turn, Shanti.
And Shanti will take the hand that he's outstretched to her, and she will essentially do a very similar thing to what she was doing with Rotsfus, the semantic hand motions. And since the other hand is already kind of occupied with Elric's hand, she will, instead of doing like the big iPad zoom out, she'll basically do a little flick motion, and that's when a star portal thingy will open up.
And as you do that, you can see kind of like this star portal kind of like opens up and like starts moving, like it's almost being like wrapped over something, and it starts to like show this like shimmering apparition of a humanoid shape. And as it like finishes like crossing over it, the light dims, and you can see your mother is standing in front of you, Lumi.
And she's gonna run and hug her.
You do that, giving her a big old hug, and she's looking very confused and looking notably skinnier, as she probably has not been eating well recently.
Oh, we're gonna get you some good food, Mom. Oh. And she's crying while hugging her.
Word. And you're doing that. I don't feel like voice acting her because I'm
That's
already
fine.
voice acting like 3 other characters in the
That
scene.
is fine.
Her throat can hurt from doing, the physical labor that I'm sure they made her do.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's very dehydrated and she's feeling kind of weak, but she seems very clearly happy to see you as she like smiles and holds you close. You hear Jonathan go, "Oh God, was she in prison? Was that what was going on?"
Felix looks over at Jonathan and just goes, "Trust me, you do not want to know some of the shit that goes down on our homeworld."
Yeah, just give it a
Oh
moment,
dear.
Jonathan.
Well, noted.
Yep. Try and avoid it if you can.
Felix
And
is
then,
just kind of watching their reunion, like, nervous.
And now it kind of like mumbles over to you, or mumbles over to Felix. Whenever you're ready.
It's okay to be scared.
It's not painful, is it?
No.
That's good. Fuck it. And Felix will clench both fists and approach Elric.
You do that, and he repeats the process of hands go glowy after poking your forehead, and he then reaches his hands out to Shanti.
Shanti will do the same thing, repeating the process, grabbing his hand, doing the semantic movements, and flick, and oh no, there's another portal.
Indeed. And as you make that portal appear, instead of a standing humanoid this time, the portal kind of like motions down to the ground and lays out on the floor like a blanket. And as the light dissipates, it seems like your brother, you can clearly see your brother Fenrir is laying on like his side, and it seems like he's asleep.
Oh shit.
We get the right one.
Yeah, that's him.
God, he really was in that vision, wasn't he?
And Felix, like, swallows hard and lets go of or like, backs away from Elric.
You know I'm here for you.
Yeah, I know.
Just... Want me to hold your hand?
No, I've got this. Felix will, step forward. And she's going to kneel next to him and gently place a hand on his shoulder.
You do that, and I'm gonna have him make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus. For what fucking reason?
He does not awaken. you place your hand on his shoulder, and he is still asleep.
I would like to check him for injuries and or sicknesses. Shit. Would that be a medicine check?
That? Yeah, medicine check.
Nice. That's a +3. God, I love Jack of all trades. That is a 12.
You can see it looks like, from the appearance of like his fingertips, it seems like he has bad blood flow. He might be suffering some kind of malnutrition.
Rotsvas?
Yes.
I don't remember much. Is there some sort of penance ritual that has you not eating?
Great question. Makeshift. Would there be?
For a religion like the one that you're a part of, there would almost certainly be some kind of fasting ritual to cause like hunger pain.
All right. There definitely is.
Lovely.
There's several, actually.
Felix looks good, like she's trying to hold in anger.
I don't have any healing prepared, but I do have some food.
Yeah, he's probably gonna need it. Do I wake him? Do I just let him lie there? Fuck.
I'd say wake him up.
Fine.
The talking has kind of started to stir him a bit. He rolled an 18 on the con save this time. And as you're all speaking, you can see his eyes crack open. And he's just like, what's going on? What is going on here? And he sits up kind of like weakly and puts his hands behind him to like push himself up into a seated position.
Easy. You've got bad blood flow. You might want to take it easy.
Bad blood flow? What? Felix?
That's not her name. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Yeah, he only remembers her name as Felicity. Sorry.
Word.
My
So he
brother.
Quick little retcon. He says, looking at her, Felicity. What?
Yeah, it's kind of just Felix now, actually.
Felix.
Yeah. Hi.
I see. I'm having another dream.
She kind of like looks back at Naraya and then over at Shanti, and Shanti just kind of like shakes her head. No. Sorry.
You know, that's not the first time you've said that to me while I'm having a dream. You know, and every time I hear that, it hurts a little bit more. Because I know it's just me thinking about it. I don't know too much about dreams, but every time I see you, Felicity, I think about the life that we could have had. I don't know, so how have you been? I know I don't really know, but I don't know, maybe this is therapeutic.
Each word that he says just like it feels almost the same as the feathers that pierced her wings felt, and she's like you can kind of see it in her face. And she kind of looks back at Naraya like, what the fuck am I supposed to say to that shit?
Hey, buddy.
Hmm?
I know that you're saying you've had this dream before, but it's not a dream this time. Okay?
Right. Sure. And who are you?
That's the thing. And she kind of like swallows to slow her speech down. How can you be dreaming of people you've never met, Fen?
Oh,
Rothfuss
see lots of faces.
takes one quick step forward and pulls out the staff that he hasn't pulled out for a couple days now. No, this is indeed your purpose calling, brother.
Felix glares at Rothfuss, but also it's like, I'm not gonna stop him.
Anything that
Oh.
helps, right?
And an Earth Ganassi pulling out the symbol of his dreadful religion. Yeah, I'm having a dream. What, you gonna tell me next there's a dragon behind me?
No, the dragon
Ah,
left.
well,
Here.
no,
You hear Henrik like cough.
you just missed him.
Well, it's certainly one of the goofier dreams I've had.
Rothfuss,
So-
is this shit normal? Do they... Fuck.
Listen,
So, Felicity.
man.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
The whole thing probably isn't helped by the fact that you are seemingly probably quite hungry. Have some food. See how you feel. See whether things make a bit more sense then. Okay?
Sure,
They
serve
don't-
me up the nicest plate you've got. I'm all ears. I'm all
I've got
hungry too.
Oh,
stale bread.
fuck this bullshit! And Felix is going to reach over and pinch him on the top of his hand.
I was about
Ow.
to suggest that.
Same hand, Lemmy.
Is it-
Yeah, no. I felt real pain in my dreams too.
God.
Anyway,
Just eat.
I can attest to.
he
Eat the
reaches
damn
out.
food.
He reaches out towards Felicity and like puts his hand on your cheek. Felicity, I really just want to hear how you've been before I wake up.
You don't have to wake up because you're not sleepy.
Shut it! Felix kind of like fights back tears. I'm a lot better now that I'm seeing you.
I'm glad to hear it. And I hope you found some people that have helped you. Can't be easy being alone out there in the big world.
Felix like rubs her face. Part of her really wants to turn and run and just not deal with this, but she can't exactly move from her spot next to him. Just I don't know. Alright, you got that food?
Yep, it's some hot bread. How about you? How about ye? I give him the loaf.
Whoa, bread be upon ye.
Whoa! He yeets it at his face.
He reaches over to it, like in his peripheral, he doesn't really look at it, and he like takes a bite out of whatever he just picked up. And he pauses then and like chews it for a moment. Hmm. You know, just now I was thinking about eating the bread I used to eat back home. But I can't help but notice that it doesn't taste at all like it. And
No.
now I have the sneaking suspicion that I'm not actually dreaming, and I just embarrassed myself. Didn't I?
Far from embarrassed. Don't worry.
If it helps, I acted like an idiot in front of an extremely powerful and magical dragon. So,
Instead of responding, you just see Fenrir's like smile grow as he looks at you and he starts tearing up. And he immediately like brings you into a hug, like lunges towards you and hugs you.
she hugs him back, almost with a sob of relief.
Give me a strength check.
Oh no.
quick.
Oh no, I'm gonna fuck him up! Shit!
No, kill your own brother already. God
I just hug him, his neck snaps, and I'm back to depression. Oh, what's my
Immediate spinal injury.
+1, okay. Oh, thank fuck, that's a 4.
Nice. You didn't accidentally pick him up because he's a little bit lighter weight now. So, you give him a big old hug, and you know, you're vibing, you're hugging.
Felix says nothing. She's hugging him back. She's not moving.
This has been sweet.
Who said that one?
Elric.
Nice. Shanti kind of nods. While this family reunion's going on, I'm going to talk to one of them. And she walks over to Naraya and kind of taps on her shoulder and makes a little gesture like, hey, I need to talk to you.
What's up?
Privately,
Okay,
if you
no.
will. And Shanti will
Okay.
basically walk her to the complete other side of the library.
Naraya's gonna pop down to Felix initially and say, I'm just going to the corner with Shanti. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
And pops over because she doesn't want Felix to like look up and not see her there and like worry or anything like that. She doesn't want to add anything to the situation.
Good plan.
How can I help? What's the matter?
That artifact that you said you found in your expedition,
That's the one. Yeah.
it's... I remember you saying it's uncarved now, but when you found it, was it carved?
Yes. It had a skull on it.
Right.
You
For
found
Chan.
something, haven't you?
No, I haven't found anything. I have a suspicion. And if my suspicion is correct, then we are all in a lot of danger.
Classic.
Yes, of course, it is the adventurer's quarry, unfortunately. When you found this artifact of yours, by any chance, did it have a crack over one of the eyes?
Yes.
Shanti kind of takes a very deep breath and nods. Okay. Did you see anything of note inside of that obelisk?
It gives visions of pasts and things that haven't actually happened, but we're playing off of fears experiences triggers the like depression, that sort of stuff.
Mm.
Trying to make us miserable. There was a black goo man with a skeleton inside him. You know, like a lot of people have. He haunted each one of those visions for each of us, and then we fought him for a bit, and he sawed off, seemingly without actually having been injured.
I see.
This means something, doesn't it?
I can't be sure.
Okay.
If I make a decision out of fear, the decision that I would be making is not good.
Not good as in how bad?
I'm afraid
Not
we
good
are
as
sensing the
in-
return of something that is very angry at not only myself, but at my husband and the rest of my siblings. And possibly even your group.
Yes, that much is unsurprising. I might have tried to talk him out of causing some harm, and then told him that I wouldn't resurrect him if he wouldn't let me not have him hurt people.
Resurrect. It wanted you to resurrect. Oh boy.
Says that's what the obelisks were for.
I see.
I don't know. I don't know who this being is to you. I don't know what he's done that you're aware of, or that, whoever this might be might have done.
If
I
this
didn't wanna
is who
take
I
any
think it
chances,
is,
and it sounds like it was the right decision.
if this is who I think it is, Noraya, I don't think there's anything we can do to stop it. But I can't be
Let's hope
sure.
you're wrong.
I hope I am. Unfortunately, these days it seems I'm not wrong. But until I'm sure, we'll just keep moving forward.
Always being right's always been a bit of a blessing and a curse.
Right on that one. Go on. Go back to your friends. I'm going to, see if I can start looking for that next one.
Thank you for asking me, and thank you for letting me know.
I would ask that you keep
Okay.
this conversation
Okay.
from my husband, please.
I'll do my best.
Thank you.
Dora just gives her a curt nod and goes back to where Felix and her brother are seated on the ground. I'm assuming they're on the ground still.
Oh yeah, no, she
Um,
hasn't let him get up yet.
yeah.
She's hugging him. There's almost 2 decades of hugs that need to be made up for.
Oh yeah. So yeah, Naraya goes back to there.
Erasmus is currently tapping the fucking staff on his hand, debating if he's about to break it or not.
Then Felix will look over at him. You doing all right over there?
Apart from me adjusting to the atmosphere, apparently. This... You remember, right? Who gave it to me?
Very hard for me to forget that fucker.
Yeah. Fenrir is right, it is a symbol of our religion. Which I do respect still. But I don't respect him. Not anymore. Not after everything.
Despite my bitching,
Yeah.
I get that.
Wait, sorry, is Fenrir in the scene?
Yeah, he's sitting right next to her.
Okay, just wanted to make sure you didn't pull him aside.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, she's
Anyway.
got like her arm around him.
That
He
girlie
says,
is
yeah.
not letting go anytime soon.
I'm in no mood to see the old religion as, well, anything worth respecting.
Your kid self would be kicking you right now.
Yeah.
Can't fault you for that. Not after what he did to you.
So, what do we do with the stick?
The stick of power, the stick of truth. If it were up to me, I'd throw it on the fucking roof.
That's the thing, it's still come back to me.
Oh shit, it can do that.
Yep.
Will it do
And
that if
he
you break
throws it behind him just for a demonstration, and it reappears in his hand.
Oh, that's gross.
Will it do
Yes.
that if you break it?
I highly doubt it.
And that's my suggestion.
Yeah. Fuck it. I don't want anything to do with that group of people anymore. Even if I respect the teachings. They should have actually listened to their own. And he will hold up a knee and try to break it over it. Do I need to roll strength?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah.
That is dirty 20.
Yeah.
Nice!
That's an immediate clean break.
Fuck yeah.
That was crisp.
Felix will squeeze Fenrir's shoulder and then stand up and walk to Rotsvas and extend her hand. You know that handshake gif? That's like the really muscular black guy hand and the really muscular white guy hand, and they like come together for a moment of solidarity. That's what she's hoping for.
Yep.
Rotsvas looks at the two pieces of the stick, breathes in, like puts them in the left hand, drops them on the floor, and takes her hand.
I'm sorry, I was a
the
cunt to you.
I'm sorry for having been a cunt. In general, as he looks to the rest of the group.
Hey man, I didn't
Not
really have a
taken.
problem with you. But thank you.
Any chance you got dinner in this hole? And Felix will turn and look at Jonathan.
Louis also gonna turn like, yeah, I think some people need food.
I'm not asking for like a feast or anything. I'm just saying maybe like a mini feast, like a buffet.
I
or
got beaten
something.
up by a skeleton slime man. I will eat a feast on my own if you allow me.
Exactly. We did just kind of like pull your city out of whatever teleportation hellhole. Would be kind of nice to get some burgers. Just saying.
He goes, yes, and you're actually in luck. Today's special, we have honey drizzled cream puffs available.
Oh, fuck yeah, that sounds amazing. Holy shit. Come on. And Felix is gonna walk to her brother and like help him up.
Naraya's gonna
do
turn
that.
to Jonathan and be like, I think I understand the things in the word you said. What the fuck is a cream puff?
You'll see. It's really good.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Lumia's gonna help her mother go that direction.
Also, that wasn't
yeah.
a mistranslation from their spell. Okay.
A mistranslation.
We're still under a comprehend.
No,
language
you're
spell.
absolutely right. I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got that 100 IQ staying in character.
Yes, I really do. She just forgets. She's just gonna say shit that everyone else is gonna be like, what the fuck?
What does that mean, Felix?
A big titty gets slapped.
I told him this means peace among worlds. How funny is that? Anyway, on that note, I can't think of anything else for this session. Does anybody else want to quickly wrap something up?
Sox, did
No,
we have a conversation we wanted to do?
I believe we did, but I don't remember what it was. Do you remember what it was? Did we write it down somewhere?
I thought I wrote it down somewhere. Let me check my notes real quick.
Yeah. Either either check if it's in notes or if we have if it's in DMs or something maybe.
It's definitely not in our DMs, I can tell you that.
Dang it.
Yeah, because I look at our DMs, I scroll up a little bit, and the only thing I see is a skibidrone toilet or some shit. I can't read this. This fucking beam. What is this? It's like a skibbity toilet that's fucking pixelated. I hate this. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I can't find it. If I remember, we'll do it next time.
On Dragon Balls!
Dragging these balls. Anyway, nope, I think we're good. Makeshift. Did anybody else have something they wanted to do?
Nope.
Nope.
Word. And that looks like all for tonight, folks. Thank you for joining us on Untold
Lovely.
Realms.
Wow! We are
And that's
playing
all,
next week,
folks.
right?
Yes, because
Okay,
I will
cool.
be back from Canada.
That's right. Yeah, we will be playing next week, but guess what? Surprise, Makeshift won't be running it. I will be. That should put a shiver through everyone.
I guess that means I gotta chat with you, Briar, then.
Yes, you do. I will speak to you all individually about what I'm gonna need from you, because I'm gonna need a couple of things. Check out all of our Twitters for each individual bullshits, because I'm pretty sure basically everyone except for Makeshift in this stream streams on Twitch. So if you want more of us, you can go to our Twitters. They are somewhere in the YouTube thing, so you can go and follow us there. We all stream on Twitch. That's all I've got for now. So until next Tuesday, we say au revoir, adieu, auf Wiedersehen, and good night.
Also,
Bye.
Foil,
Good night.
Jen, a bunch of the others. Goodbye.
Goodbye.